It is. I knew it was baseball season. It snowed this week, so I said, "Yeah, it's here. It's time." So we pushed that snow off yesterday. Had a great inter squad yesterday, but we shoving that snow off and getting ready for this weekend. So what I want to do first, though, is we do have a totally new team, new coaching staff, everything. I want to introduce our coaches, our new coaches this year. Okay, I'd like to start with Jordan Hill. Jordan's our volunteer. He comes in. Yeah. I recruited Jordan at Southern Arkansas University, so he comes in the way of SAU, and just a tremendous person, helped us out quite a bit. But he was at SAU, part of 3-4 championship teams there, and so he'll be our volunteer this year. Also, I'd like to introduce Trent Klein. Trent was the volunteer. He was a volunteer. Coach Black left us in November to be part of the Shady operation, the Toronto Blue Jays organization. So we're real happy for Dallas. He is tremendous, but he's an area scout now. He covers Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma, and he'll cover them as far as scouting for the Blue Jays. And a great job for him, and something he's working hard towards, and did a great job for us. And he's out on the road all the time. Everybody got to know him. The scouts got to know him, and it was an easy choice for them to make is hiring him. And they hired him. They called him. They hired him. They paid him a lot more money than I could. And then he was gone like in 3 days. It was really sad. So we missed Dallas. But an easy choice also, Coach Klein was our volunteer. And when Dallas said it was easy, didn't have to think about anybody else or trying to replace him, because Coach Klein had done such a tremendous job for us up to that point. Coach Klein played at South Carolina. He was a catcher in the San Francisco Giants organization. So knows a lot of baseball, brings a lot of experience, knows it on every level. And like I said, we give him a hard time. His claim to fame is his Buster Posey's backup. Okay, so he's got some good stories and everything like that, but doing a tremendous job. Also, Coach Harlan, Nick Harlan. He's our pitching coach, associate head coach, and Coach Harlan comes from York College out of Nebraska. They came off last year. They were in the NI World Series. Coached a lot of championship teams, 40-plus wins. He was the head coach there, and has just brought a lot to our program. So we're all new right here. These guys are great. They're doing a tremendous job. And then also I will say this, Coach Byron, who was our volunteer, I wanted to mention Coach because he helped us out a lot last year, who was our volunteer last year, just got a job with the AAA St. Louis Cardinals. And he got a job with them, and he's going to be assistant pitching coach for them, and also he'll do kind of a multitask thing there. So we wish him well in that also. But these guys stepped up and done a great job, so get to know them. They're great people above being good baseball coaches, okay? And so they've done a great job so far. As far as our team, like Steve was saying, a totally new team. As far as this year, we did lose 10 seniors that contributed tremendously to last year's success. Great leadership out of those guys. And also Jonathan Davis, who was a junior, but Blue Jays, that Shady organization, and gave him some money to go on and play. And those guys are doing great. Forrest Allday with the Red Sox in 8th round, Jeffrey Enlow with the Padres, and then Jonathan with the Blue Jays. All three of those guys are doing outstanding in minor league baseball. They're moving their way up. They got invited to instructional ball, which is a great sign, and all three of those guys are doing really well. But getting on to this year, one returning starter in the field, and that's our shortstop, Justin Treese. So you're going to see a lot of new faces out there. And then out of our pitching staff, Bryce Biggerstaff, who is our number 3, he'll be our number 1. We'll start off with Biggerstaff, and then we're going to go to Connor McLean, which is a Conway native. He'll be our number 2. And we're going to ask, and also then Connor Gilmore, who pitched a little bit for us last year, finished strong for us. Matter of fact, Connor didn't pitch much early, but late in the year, Connor's one that won the championship game against Southeastern and then shut out South Alabama in the regional. So he'll be our Sunday starter. And really what this team is, we like our guys. We've got tremendous people, we like them. They're just new. I'd love to sit here and say, seeing them and what we won't know a lot about them until we see them really face a lot of adversity. That's when we get to know each other better. That's when we'll get to know our players a lot better. And with this such a new team, we haven't been through that process with these guys. So I like them. We've got good talent. I like our freshman class. It's one of the best. It is the best freshman class we've brought in here. There's no question about that. But they are freshmen, okay? And so there's still some youth there. But like I said, we'll have all new starters. And like I said, now the 3 starting pitchers, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they're just guys that were on our staff last year. We're just asking a lot more out of them this year. They got to fill the role of Caleb McClanahan and Jeffrey Enlow and step up that way. But we're ready. It's we've been in that indoor facility. I can tell you this right now: if we were playing Friday this weekend, we're starting off in that indoor facility. We're ready. We're ready to get after it. We'd be a tremendous team indoors right now. Because we've spent a lot of time. That's what we've been trying to do with our time is fitting, going in and out and mixing it up and doing as much as we can as much as the weather will allow us. When I used to do this when I coached, when I get back from Christmas break, I'd plan out the first 4 or 5 weeks, just everything, get it all planned out, and then that weather would always say something different. So weather dictates what we do this part of the year, and right now it just hadn't been real kind, but it looks like this weekend it looks like 60s. And right now when I see 60s look like 80s to me right now. So it looks like it's going to be a good weather. We're going to have good weather this weekend. We're excited about that. Missouri State coming in, a tremendous opponent, great pitching staff. Their Friday night guys projected possibly a first rounder. So right off the bat, Friday night, we're going to see a guy that's projected to be a potential first-round draft pick, and I like that. That's good. And out of our first 3 or 4 weekends, we're playing regional teams, and Memphis regional team last year, Illinois State regional team last year, Missouri State regional team. So we're facing a lot of great competition right off the bat. We're excited about it. New team. Look forward to seeing you guys out there. Miss Caroline's going to throw out the first pitch. She did last year. We're going to hold that tradition. And I think you threw a strike.
Yeah, sure.
Huh?
Sinker.
Yeah. So she's going to throw out the first pitch on Friday night, and we're going to get kicked off.